Are we going?
Showtime!
Can we go?
We are live.
Okay, so the first thing I want to get out of the way is this is an Irwin, and this is China. And Irwin's tool is made in China, so regardless, we're dealing with 3 Chinese-made tools. Not a problem there, but just to be clear, you think that you're buying something, and it's not coming from where you think. All right, so roughly $100 here for the Irwin, owned by DeWALT. Shame on you. Aren't they owned by DeWALT? Affiliated, associated? These guys here, this is crazy. I bought these about a month ago for $49 on Amazon. Now they are $79, and it looks like they've changed the body a little bit. See that? Yep. But I mean, it's almost identical, but it has a little bit different finish on the body. But $30 more. But they say that they will list, very unclear, but it's 440 pounds. So we're not sure if that's together or apart. I have not been able to verify that. This guy here is 330 pounds. Now, since it only came with one, we know that that's 330 pounds for it by itself. But we're not sure if this one, these two, are 440. But I want to go over a few things because I've never owned one of these. I've always done other ways of lifting and spreading things. And these are going to be very helpful. But do you save yourself a little bit of money, get a little bit more compact, or you get the bigger one and one by itself? So I do know there's a bunch of other ones out there, and I'm going to share the link to this. This is gotten from Irwin. You can get this from Lowe's, and there's a bunch of places that carry it. This, of course, came off from Amazon. But let's get right into the Irwin, and then we'll bounce back over to this. Go ahead and cut it. Okay, so the footprint is probably the biggest thing, the difference between these, because you're dealing with, I'm going to say, roughly 5 inches by 6.5, 6 5/8. And let me just hop over to this and measure this. Just over 3, 3 3/4, so 3 1/8, 3 3/4. I mean, so it's almost double the size. But here comes the thickness difference too. Look at the difference right there. So if you are, let me get it on the light. I don't know if that helps at all. So if you're coming underneath of a a window, and I never thought about this. I was looking this up to actually see the ratings, since the box that they send it in has no description. You know what, the things that come from China, you have no idea where it came from. But this is way thinner. So y'all know when you're doing windows and doors, you want the thinnest thing. Plus, if you are putting this up there to possibly shift a bay window or any larger window, which this is genius. I really like that idea. This is not that much weight, so you can put a little piece of padding up there. That way you're not too worried about it coming up there. And plus, you can even run it backwards, you know, upside down, for as far as lifting a window. So I think that's kind of cool. That being said, you know what, I won't say that right there. But we do want to test the weight capabilities. But this doesn't have that many options as far as adding a larger foot right there, a lifting foot. Now, to actually lower it, you just push this right here. This is a speed lower. Going down, I actually like this better than what I do here, because you literally got to be Hulk to do this. Now, this does have a pretty precise lowering mechanism or trigger right here, so that's pretty decent. But you push this to do the speed lowering. Man, it's really difficult. Now, in their defense, I guess that's kind of nice to where you're not going to automatically bump it and the thing fly down. So, but this one right here, what they've done, they put the lever or whatever higher, and it actually is engraved slow What's this one say?
Fast.
Fast? Yeah, so I guess that could be slow, and then the other one could be danger. But okay, going to the Irwin, getting past, the size is just immensely different. So that could be good or bad. I almost view this as more of a framing, or possibly something you would use outside, because look at that. You could actually, I was telling Harley when we were looking at it, you could put a large foot on that. So if you're actually out on doing decks, this would be brilliant for decks. Putting your outer band boards on, or whatever, setting your height. You could actually screw that down to something large. And plus you could put, they beveled this on the bottom side, which we're going to do here in just a minute. We're going to put something like a 2x4 or something. We're going to screw it to it. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
All right, so we're going to be lifting Darren here.
Yeah, boy. Oh boy. Go.
Make sure to keep your weight maybe a little bit ahead.
Oh. It is. It is working. Come on. I guess it is lifting. I don't think I'm 330. Okay, go ahead and take me down.
Okay.
Don't do the speed. Just go. This is very scientific. All right. Well,
Maybe with a pair of pliers.
were you
I
double
could've-
handling it?
What?
Were you double handling it? Handing
This
it?
out here, yeah, it was.
Okay, so
The actual handle.
do we really believe that this will pick 330 up?
Yeah.
Yeah. With your hand strength? How heavy do you think I am?
325? I don't know.
Apparently he thinks I'm 325. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll say
I think you're, I don't know.
250,
275.
265, 265.
Okay.
So let's say that.
It could probably, because it still had some gas I could have gave it.
So 35 plus another 30,
Yeah.
65 pounds short. We're talking about.
It would have been.
Yeah.
Mind you, when they did this test, they probably had the jaws of life clamping down.
You got to
on
get
this
your
thing.
mason hands out. They probably did as far as failing, but you're really going to have to use a lot of ponies to get that thing lifted up.
Yeah. Got some gloves on here.
Let's do this. Okay.
Oh, this is going up easier. Look at this. Giddy up. Yes, sir. Okay, coming out. I believe you. You look like you lifted it easier with the two.
Yeah.
Okay, so most of the time, especially if you're doing interior work, you're probably going to need more than one. Now, I don't know about cabinets. If you're going underneath the toe kick, you probably do need this for cabinets if you're going to try to do that. But if you're doing doors or what have you, windows, well, this is going to probably be a better option than this. That's kind of my feeling. You know what? The machining, I would say the machining is very nice on this. Very smooth. I really like the finish that's on it. It's comfortable, but for me, I think I would rather have two. You know, I've gotten away with not having these for years. So I've always been able to figure out, we've always had the pillows with the little pumps. This will be much more precise. And that's kind of my 2 cents. If you need something big, go with Irwin. It's gonna be a couple $100s if you need two of them. Or this right now, currently, what do we got? April 2024 is $79 for two of them. So Amazon, I will say one thing: you gotta really watch the prices because it goes up and down 1 week from one week to another. So if Amazon's not selling very much stuff, you'll see the price kind of dip down. So maybe these things are kind of popular right now because I paid $49 just a couple weeks ago for these things. All right. See ya.